You are listening to 1252 Sports Entertainment. Parental discretion may be advised.
Woo! It's about that time. FatMike, Chicago Sports. Yeah. Finally here. Shot City Sports is right here. Updates on news, get it here. No rumors, cause we keep it real. FatMike. Sit back, relax, sugar beer one of them nights.
Hey, this is Carmen DeFalco from ESPN Chicago, and you're listening to the FatMike Sports Show.
Hey, this is Dave Richard from ChicagoSports, and you're listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hi, this is Jesse Rogers for the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey everyone, I'm Scott Merkin, the longtime White Sox beat writer for MLB.com and proud graduate of the University of Michigan. You're listening to me on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
This is Chuck Arfine, and you are listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. It's the Fat.
Hey, what's up? This is Greg Braggs Jr. from Braggs in the Stands, and you're listening to my guys on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. Boom!
Hey everyone, Fred Hubner from ESPN 1000. Great to be on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. I'm Dan Zaborski, senior writer for Fangraphs, and you're listening to FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
I'm JJ Stankovitz from NBCSportsChicago.com and the Under Center podcast, and you're listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey Sparkle, you know what I listen to? It's the FatMike Chicago Sports Show with my guy, Fat Mike. If you listen anywhere else, no jock. Listen to Fat Mike. The Fat.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to 1252 Sports Chicago. Welcome back to the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show. I am your host tonight, Fat Mike. This is my show, the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show, and we are back and ready for action. We are here live at the Whistle Sports Bar and Grill 159 Studios down here in beautiful Lockport, Illinois, right off of 123 East 9th Street, Unit H. Come on by, hang out with us. Anytime you guys want to come on out, come on up, hang out, have a drink. Let's do our thing. We'll have a lot of fun. We're hanging here tonight. We got a lot of Bears talk for you. We got some MLB playoff talk for you, which is going to be awesome. I'm going to invite my guy Matt and our guy Andrew Faubert on tonight, who start their hockey show this coming up week. I cannot wait for these guys to start their hockey show. Hockey drops puck tonight, right, Matt? Yep. It's going to be an excellent year this year for the Blackhawks. Hopefully, fingers crossed, better year than last year. But, yeah, we're here. We're hanging out. We're having some fun. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about, a ton of stuff to talk about. I want to apologize for last week. I was not here last week. I had some personal family issues that I had to attend to. Guys, I mean, it's going to sound silly for those of you guys who have kids and stuff like that, and I get it 100%. My wife and I, we do not have kids. We have 3 dogs. And last week we had to put down one of our pups, and it was one of the hardest days of my entire life. Call me a Sally, call me, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. But that dog was our baby, and we unfortunately had to put her down. It breaks my heart to this second. Yeah, unfortunately we had to do that. So last week it was just not a good week for me to come on the air and hang out with everybody. I wasn't in a good mind state. You know what I mean? State of mind. But then I had my brother Trevor got married this last weekend. Congratulations, Trev, and congratulations to his beautiful wife, Julia. It was really cool. A Jewish Polish wedding. Talk about crazy, man. Talk about crazy. They're lifting up my little brother on a chair, doing the dance thing, Hava Nagila Hava, and I'm having a blast. It was a great time, awesome time, absolutely fantastic time. You know, weddings at our age, 33, 34, 35 years old, you drink your body weight at, and that's a problem since I'm 300 pounds. So when you drink 300 pounds worth of booze, you're necessarily not feeling too well the next morning, Matt. It's not fun. It's not it's not a lot of fun. But it was a great time. Beautiful wedding. Thank you to Alan. Thank you to my mom and dad. Thank you to Alan and his wife. Great time. Excellent food, excellent service. Just fantastic, wonderful time. But yeah, that's how my weekend's transpired. The last week has been crazy hectic, setting up for a wedding, setting up for everything else. But it's been fantastic. It's been great. A lot of sports have happened between then. The Bears lose a heartbreaker this week, Matt, a heartbreaker. And this is a game that I was worried about. This was a game that I was worried about. I was not comfortable playing the Giants this last week. That's who they played, correct?
Yes.
No, Minnesota. I'm sorry, Minnesota. The Giants were last week. I was not comfortable playing Minnesota this past Sunday. Justin Jefferson is a force, guys. And that's what the Bears have to understand. And we're going to break this down a little bit. The Bears game Sunday showed me a lot of different things and what could possibly be with the Chicago Bears team. Okay? The O-line it still stinks. It still stinks. Mustafa at center, whoever to have you at guard, at tackle, it doesn't matter. The O-line is still not good. I don't care what PFF is telling us. It's an eye test, guys. And the eye test tells me that they stink and Justin Fields is getting clobbered. That's what it tells me. Okay? Darnell Mooney, I'm losing faith in. We're going to touch on all these topics here. All right? Darnell Mooney, I'm losing faith in. A guy that I thought that could be a legit number one at the beginning of the season, when we drafted him, I thought could be a legit number one, is starting to bother me a lot. He's really starting. Cole Kmet, I've always thought has sucked. We're not even going to touch on him because he's not worth a talking point. And Justin Fields finally breaking out in the second half. But let's start with the O-line. This offensive line breakdown here, it's not good, guys. All right, we still need more. And I know that everybody else understands this. And if you think the Bears are going to go out there and win 10, 12, 15 games, I was one of those guys that thought they could win 10. Honestly, I firmly believe that anybody can luck into a win, and they still can. They still can. Right now, it's sitting at 2-3. They can still figure this out to where they're 3-3, and then guys, shit happens. We beat San Fran. Okay, we beat San Fran. All right, stuff happens at any given Sunday, especially this year in the NFL. With all the craziness that's been going on in the NFL, teams beating teams that shouldn't even be there. I mean, come on, stuff can happen, right? But the O-line play is still bothering me. You have to protect this kid. You have to protect Justin Fields. I've been saying it since day one, before we even drafted him. Since when we drafted Mitch, I was saying, okay, that's fine. But who's going to protect him? And that's been my issue all along. You're going to throw a kid out there to the Wolves. You got to give him a little bit of help, guys. You have to give him a little bit of help. Because you throwing him out there blindly, I mean, he's almost got like the Chuck Knobloch yips. I don't know if I may be going a little too far back for some of you guys, but Chuck Knobloch, Matt, you know who Chuck Knobloch was? Chuck Knobloch was a second baseman for the New York Yankees. And somehow, some way he developed that he couldn't figure out how to throw the ball from second base to first base. Kept on overthrowing him. Had the yips. Like it'd be right in the middle in first and second. Feel it? And he'd have to run it to the bag. He was uncomfortable throwing the ball to first base. And that's kind of how I feel about Justin Fields right now. This is where he's at. He is uncomfortable behind this makeshift O-line. Okay? Because 4 out of 6 dropbacks, he's getting pasted. And when he does have time, it's like, oh, why do I have time? What's going on here? What did I do wrong? He has the yips. All right, guys, he has a little bit of the yips. We got a comment in the chat here. Troy Polamalu, # Trade Fields, the ultimate troll. Troy Polamalu, it's good to see you back, bud. It's been a while. I missed you. But the O-line still stinks. This is not Justin Fields' fault. All right, because then in the second half, and I want to say this too, the adjustments. I got my notes all here, all up in scrambles. All right. The adjustments that have been made by Matt Eberflus have been fantastic so far this year. Through 5 games, I've loved every single second of him adjusting on how the game is going. All right. You're getting beat a little bit here. You fix it. Justin Jefferson goes out and catches 11 for 11 passes in the first half, and you fix it. Kirk Cousins goes 17 for 17 in the first half, and you fix it. All right. This is something that we did not have during the Nagy tenure. We didn't have this. We didn't have this during the Nagy tenure, which is hey, listen, whatever. It's done. It's over with. We're on a new path. We got to keep on building. All right. And if that's the case, then, you have to keep on building. You have to see what you have. You have to see what you got there. We got another comment here. Our guy, Dustin Reese. This guy's a huge Cub guy. I love Dustin. Dustin writes some great articles for the Chicago Cubs saying reports are surfacing that the Bears will draft Bryce Young if they land in the top 5. That would mean the end for Justin Fields. It could. It could. You never know that. You don't know that. All right, and I get that Justin Fields is not a Ryan Poles guy. It's a Ryan Pace guy. I understand that to the fullest. How you let that guy draft another quarterback is beyond me, but that's besides the point. Okay. But essentially this year is the first year you can actually grade Justin Fields. I mean, get real here. You cannot go out there and think that Justin Fields was a gradable quarterback as of last year with Matt Nagy and the system that he threw him in. I mean, from Cleveland on was a shit show. From his first start as a quarterback was a complete disaster. I mean, you can't do that. Now, okay, fine. If Bryce Young becomes a Bear, that's fine, but you're still going to give Justin Fields the chance to make his stamp on your NFL franchise. You have to. It is what it is. But like I was saying, with the adjustments of everything, is that everything's been going great. What the fuck just happened here? Give me 1 second, guys. We're having technical difficulties. No. What the fuck is that? All right, well, we're still here. Random ass pop-up that fucked us all up. But yeah, we're still here. All right. You have to – what I was saying was the adjustments that I've seen Matt Eberflus make have been fantastic so far this year. We got Tro Palomalu sitting there. I'm at Nick and Ivy drinking some Big Mike. Well, that's not a good beer. You got to have the Fat Mike. You got to have the Fat Mike, Troy Palomalu. You're a liar. I'm drinking a Fat Mike too, by the way, right here. There you go. So is Matt. But it's finally something to see that a coach is making adjustments at the halftime point. Now, and I brought this up earlier to a guy that I was talking with who's in the sports field. I'm not going to drop a name. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep that name in my pocket. But I was talking to a guy who's pretty relevant in today's sports world. And we were talking. I told him, I was like, listen, that's all I want to see is a little bit of confidence and a little bit of more to Justin Fields. Growth. I want to see growth. That's what I want to see. And last week we finally saw it. And I think this is something that we can build off of here as Chicago Bears fans. I'm not saying we're going to go out. Now, my prediction was 10 wins, guys. Okay, yeah. I was drinking the Bears Kool-Aid. I get it. And I'm not counting it out yet. But the chances of that happening are very slim to none, and I know that. Okay? But the thing that I want to say is this. It showed me a bunch of different things. Now, like I said, the O-line still stinks. But what I wanted to see is this. Justin Fields in the second half of that game was phenomenal. He was absolutely fantastic. And we as Bear fans, I'm not going to put all you guys in there with me. I myself as a Bear fan have been sitting there and waiting for that moment since last year. And we finally got it. I finally got it. Justin Fields last week was 13 of 15 in the second half with 174 yards, one passing touchdown, 5 rushes for 36 yards, and another touchdown. That's what I want to see out of Justin Fields. That's the type of quarter that I want to have. If you can put 2 quarters of that together, we have ourselves a guy. And I'm not saying you don't have to go out there and pass for 400 yards like Matt Ryan does or like Tom Brady does or like Josh Allen does. But if you can go out there and be dynamic and you can go out there and be what's the word I'm looking for? Like multi-optional between run and throw, That's a big thing for this Chicago Bears offense, especially what we have behind them in David Montgomery and Justin Herbert. Or Justin Herbert, Khalil Herbert. Those are big things, guys. Those are really, really, really big things. And that's what I want to see out of Justin Fields going forward. We have to have that glimmer of light to see what he can become. We have to have that little shining moment. I'll be like, is this Justin Fields or is just all this just hogwash? And last week I finally seen it. And it was excellent. I was so happy sitting on my couch in that second half. I was like, oh my, look at this kid. Matt, could you look at this kid? Are you watching this? 13 of 15, $170. I mean, he was on fire. He was on fire. And that's exactly what I wanted to see from this kid. Now, this week, I don't like this game. I qualify this game, and I'm sure a couple of you guys have heard me say this before. It's an Admiral Akbar game. Anybody know who? Tell me who Admiral Akbar is, and I'll get you guys a free sub sandwich or something like that at one of our sponsors. All right. But Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. It's a trap game. I do not like this game on Thursday night. The Washington Commanders, Commodores, football team, Redskins, whatever the hell you want to call them, they're good enough to beat the Bears. It's one of those games where it's going to be like, oh, God, I don't want to be involved in this. It's one of those games where you can go on out there and get your ass whipped and embarrass yourselves. But it's also one of those games where it's fit for the molding, where you can paste everybody, and that's where it's at. I mean, that would be good, right? I mean, that would be fantastic. You go out there and beat up on these guys. That'd be ideal, right? That's what you would want. But this Washington team is no slouch. You got to take these guys for serious. And that's where I'm at with the Bears almost. They're no slouch. They beat San Fran. They lost a shit game to the Packers. All right, they lost one of the Giants there, which was a tough game. They beat Houston by the skin of their teeth, and they lose last week to the Vikings, which they should have possibly won that game. The Bears are a team to take seriously because they're one of those teams that they'll just kind of just screw up your season, is what they are. They're just one of those teams that can screw up your season. Guys, we're going to take a quick little break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking a little bit more Bears. And we're going to be talking some baseball here. I've already been ranting and raving about the Bears for a half an hour. Can you believe that? Holy shit. That's what happens. We got a couple – before we go, we got a couple of chats in from Roger Shue. Roger Shue says, go Hawks. You're damn right, Roger Shue. Go Hawks. They start tonight against the Colorado Avalanche. Going to be a tough game for them. We're going to talk to our hockey guy, Matt Bannon, here. See what to expect from this team. See what he sees in the preseason of this team. And we're going to Troy Polamalu again saying, if Jerry doesn't pay Cooper Rush, Bears need to go after him. Seriously, dude, you're ridiculous. Troy, you are insane. You're an insane person. I don't know what to tell you. You're a crazy person. But, guys, we will be back in 3 minutes and 1 second right after these messages.
Hello, this is Paul from Nick and Ivy Brewing Company. We are located at 1026 South State Street in historic downtown Lockport, Illinois. We are very excited to be partnering up with the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show, as well as the 1252 brand, because we are one of the few Chicagoland breweries that embrace sports and sports culture. Come in for a fresh brewed beer made right here in Lockport while catching the game of your favorite team. Stay for the live music that we have booked every weekend, or just come for a cozy atmosphere to enjoy a good conversation with a friend, loved one, or complete stranger. Nick and Ivy makes you feel right at home no matter what the occasion is. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook by searching for Nick and Ivy Brewing Company. Visit our website for our up-to-date tap list or to go shopping on our online store at nickivybrewing.com. That's NIKIVY brewing.com. Come in today for a fresh brewed beer born and raised in Lockport, Illinois.
Aussie football, are you ready, brother?
Real football action on a glossy game surface played shuffle style. Slide a shuffle puck at pass or run targets, and a free mobile app keeps track of every game detail. Easy to learn, but this game of skill is difficult to master. Take care of the ball or turnovers will kill your drive. The game is guaranteed to get your competitive fire burning, and it's perfectly sized to take anywhere. The park, a barbecue, your next tailgate, or fun at home on game nights. Fonzie football is simply the best, most realistic and competitive game of football available anywhere. Add defense when your skill improves and take the game to the next level. The perfect mix of fast action and real football drama, where a last-second Hail Mary can break hearts or make champions.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Darren, licensed real estate broker with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group in Homer Glen. Are you looking to buy or sell? Have you been disappointed in the past? The Jonathan Darren team with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group focuses on providing you with a concierge level of service during the process of buying or selling. We are a service-oriented team with a fresh and professional approach to selling real estate. Our goal is to combine knowledge, skills, and passion to exceed our clients' expectations, and most of all, we truly care. We are a knowledgeable real estate team focused on offering expertise and innovative solutions for our clients. The Jonathan Darren team has 5 full-service real estate brokers and a dedicated full-time marketer servicing all of Chicagoland. We will customize a detailed plan around your timeline for a sale, purchase, investment, estate, or other needs. Real estate transactions can be stressful, but don't need to be. Let us handle it for you. Visit our website, homesbyjdt.com, or call 708-308-1938 today. Expect better in real estate. Choose the Jonathan Darren team.
A cartoon on it. Hey, what's up, everybody? And we are back. We are back live here at the beautiful The Whistle Sports Bar and Grill State Street Studios down here on 9th Street, on 123 East 9th Street, on 159th. Sitting here, hanging out with everybody. Dude, the Whistle just came out with these new, little appetizer steak burritos. Can you imagine that? Appetizer steak burritos? Appetizers steak burritos. That sounds like that's a fat guy's wet dream. That's like everything that I want in a meal. I'd be like, I'll take the appetizer steak burrito plus a steak burrito, like one of those fat guy moves. But yeah. So we were talking before we went to break, this Washington Commanders game, or Commodores, or the football team, the Redskins, whatever you want to call them, okay? I have a feeling this is a trap game. I'm not comfortable with this game. I'm really not. Just the way the Commanders play, the way Washington plays, Ron Rivera, just something in my stomach feels off about this game. We got a comment coming in here right away, probably to yell at me saying I'm an idiot. But John Rofels, that sounds amazing. Oh, yeah, John Rofels, it is amazing. Go there. It's amazing. The Whistle, Sports Bar and Grill, 159. It's just west of Harlem, and it's fantastic. It's like 82nd and 159th. It's unbelievable over there. They got great food, absolutely great food. And they have a hunch punch, homemade hunch punch, it's like a sweet summertime drink. Oh my God, you have 2 of those, you're going to be shithoused. It's amazing. But back to this game here, it's not going to be an easy game. Coming off a Sunday loss against the Vikings where you played your ass off, you almost came back to win that game. You played hard. That was a hard-fought game. It was a hard-fought game, okay? And they still come up a little bit short. And you know what? That's okay for me. As long as I see what I seen out of Justin Fields in that second half. That's what I want to see. And that's what every Bears fan should want to see. You want to see development. You want to see progression. You want to see him get his head on the right track, to where he seems to fit the mold of an NFL quarterback. That's exactly what you want. All right, look at Joe Burrow before he got hurt 2 years ago. Every single time that team was in the game, it was exciting to watch him. It was exciting to watch the Bengals. I don't know if you guys get the Sunday ticket like I do, but I'm telling you, I made a point to watch almost every single Bengal game because I wanted to see the hype of that kid. All right. I wanted to see how good this kid was. And let me tell you guys, that fucking kid is good. He's very, very, very good. All right. Now, granted, this year they may be struggling a little bit. The offensive line maybe take a step back. Maybe he's actual sophomore slump since he got hurt in his first year. But in that first year, he kept the Bengals in almost every single game. And that's what I want to see out of Justin Fields this year. I don't care if you lose by 10. I don't care if you lose by two scores, by 10 points. If you get blown out by 21, that's where I'm going to get a little upset, okay? If you get blown out by 21, I'm going to get a little pissed off. But if you keep your team in it within 10 points and a touchdown and a field goal make a difference of a game, I'm a happy camper. Even with a loss, I'm a happy camper. I want to see Justin Fields progress. That's what I want to see. As a Bears fan, as every Bears fan should want, you want them to suck this year, go out and draft the best wide receiver they possibly can next year, bring an offensive line help with the $100 million they have in cap space, protect him, and get a fucking tight end that can catch the ball. Now we're in the mix. Now the Bears are in the mix. That's what it takes, guys. All right, it takes smart running the football team, and that's why I'm all on board with Ryan Poles right now. I like Ryan Poles right now. He did what he could smartly, strategically, to where he has enough money going into next year with a high draft pick, potentially, with a shit ton of money, granted, given to him, to go out there and make some picks and add in free agency. $100 million can buy you a brand new offensive line. I wouldn't care if they spend all $100 million on that offensive line. Spend it all. Get the best of the best. Get the biggest, fattest, corn-fed fucking fat boys you can get. Bring them all there on the offensive line and protect that kid. That's what I want. That kid needs a security blanket, and that offensive line should be it. You go out there and draft the number one wide receiver in the first round, grab another one in the second round, and grab a tight end in the third round. Now we're looking fucking pretty, boys. Now we're looking real pretty for the Chicago Bears team. Go out there and do it. I've only been saying it for fucking 7 years. I've only been saying it. The same thing. Regurgitated statement after regurgitated statement. I have been saying this for the better half of a decade. Do something. I feel constantly, every offseason, I feel like I'm that meme where it's the guy poking the dead thing with the stick. Come on, Bears, do something. That's what I feel like. But now I finally feel like we have something in place here with this team. I like the way Ryan Poles is doing things, and I'm not going to shit on him. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. Tomorrow night score. I'm going to give my prediction right now. It's going to be a tough game, guys. It's not going to be easy. The Bears' rushing off defense has been absolutely terrible. The rushing offense has been fantastic. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. I'm going to say the Bears win this game 24-14, but there's going to be a defensive touchdown. But I expect you to see some good stuff out of Justin Fields tomorrow night. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. Really quick, guys, before we hop into all of our baseball stuff here, I'm really excited for our baseball talk. Because, guys, listen, baseball, I love football, but baseball will always be and forever be my number one. As we got our guy Andrew Faubert hanging out in the background waiting for Matt. We're going to talk some hockey here. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of baseball really quick, boys. Just give me a second. Last night was the opening of the division series going on. In the Phillies, Braves, Mariners, Astros, Guardians, Yankees, and Padres, Dodgers. And it was an exciting night to say the least. The Phillies get on top early and almost choke that game, but still hold out a victory 7-6, take the series 1-0. The Mariners, Astros was the best game of the night. The Mariners got on top of Justin Verlander like stink on shit. And somehow, some way, the Astros managed to come back in that game which was absolutely fantastic. They scored 2 in the 8th and 3 in the bottom of the 9th to win the game. It was an unbelievable game, and I stayed up to watch it. It was absolutely fantastic. Excuse me. Sorry. The Yankees beat up on the Guardians. Quantrill against Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole looked phenomenal last night. He was absolutely filthy on the mound. He was ridiculous. He went 6 1/3 with 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned run, only gave up 4 hits. He was just absolutely fantastic. You couldn't ask for a better start out of Garrett Cole. But Quantrill did not pitch bad. Quantrill did pitch. He had a nice game. Went 5, 3 walks, gave up a lot of walks, 5 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. That's what happens. You're playing the Bronx Bombers. What do you expect? The Bronx Bombers hit the ball. They hit the ball hard everywhere. And the Dodgers just do what they always do. In the bottom of the first, put up 2. In the bottom of the third, put up 3, and that's all they needed. They win the game 5-3. This team is just, if they don't make it in the NL, it's going to be a sad, sad feat because this team is absolutely ridiculous. Mike Clevenger gets chased early, real early. 2 2/3 for the Padres. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 4 earned runs on 6 hits. They got him chased early. The Padres go through a total of 4 bullpen pitchers yesterday, and Steven Wilson, Pierce Johnson, Tim Hill, and Nick Martinez did not look pretty for him yesterday. As the Dodgers go up and kill it, they absolutely kill it. Julio Urias, who's been phenomenal all year long, 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts. They also go through a couple of guys, too, in the late innings. Evan Phillips, Alexa Vesia, Broussard, Gratterol, and Chris Martin, but they ended up getting the job done. But this Dodger team, it's too hard to stop right now. This Dodger team is tough as nails. And right now, as we're sitting here talking, I'm going to go through the games right now. And at the end of the 4th, the Phillies and Braves are tied at 0. So that's where we go. After this game, we got the Padres-Dodgers going on later on tonight. Starts at 9:30 it's actually just starting now. So top of the 1st, and both teams are locked in at 0. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break. I know, screw the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers, too. They suck. I hate the Dodgers, too. They stink. I hate the Dodgers, too. Guys, we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to enter in Andrew Faubert and Matt Bannon from our hockey show that's coming up starting this week. The One-Timer Hockey Show. I cannot wait for it. These guys hate each other, which respectively hate each other, which is fantastic because one's a Red Wing fan, one's a Blackhawk fan, and it's going to be great hockey stuff. I can't wait. So, guys, really quick, a couple quick words from our sponsors, and we'll be back in less than 3 minutes. Here we go.
Hey, this is your girl Ruby from Habano Cigars in Homer Glen, Illinois. We are the best cigar lounge around. From Davidoff exclusives to anything Placencias, from rare Opus X's and everything in between. We literally have it all. And if it's not here, we'll get it for you. Here at Habano Cigar Lounge, we host amazing and exceptional events on the last Thursday of every month. That includes free food, raffles, prizes, and giveaways. We're open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 11, and on Sunday, 10 to 10 p.m. Again, we are located at 133 West 143rd in Homer Glen, Illinois, so drop by and give us a call today. 708-590-6473. Habano Cigars, Homer Glen. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Hi, this is Kathy O'Connell at Coach's Corner, located at 8118 West 143rd Street in Orland Park. Our phone number is 708-364-1026. We are Orland Park's #1 sports bar. Come in for our wonderful beer menu and seltzers with a fully stocked bar. Watch a game, drink a beer, and try something off our amazing menu. We have everything to choose from: nachos, potato skins, and our house-made bar chips to start off with. Then try our tacos, burgers, and one of our delicious sandwiches. And don't leave without trying our famous jumbo wings. They do not disappoint. Coach's Corner. It will sure to become your local bar. Again, we are located at 8118 West 143rd Street in Orland Park. Come see us today.
Megaplex Sports Complex is a 78,000 square foot center filled with hardwood and turf. They have baseball rentals with batting cages, softball, soccer, lacrosse, gymnastics, cheerleading, cornhole, basketball, volleyball, and pickleball. It also features a bar and grill with the best pizza and beef sandwiches around. They cater to events such as birthdays, graduations, corporate parties, as well as memorabilia shows. Check them out at Megaplex Sports Complex, 15301 South Bell Road in Homer Glen, 708-966-4210.
It sucks all the time, man.
There's got to be one.
I'm always the asshole. So now we're back, guys. Welcome back to the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show.
Hello.
And as you guys can hear, we're just not going to fuck around like this anymore. When we come back from commercial, I'm just going to break into conversation that we're having.
Pretty
It's
much,
fun.
yeah, it works.
Because, it surprises the audience. I'm like, wonder what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, we aren't just sitting here just silently staring.
We're sitting
at
here
the
fucking
camera.
off all the time. And now we welcome, guys, this is Matt Bannon. This is one half of the One-Timer Hockey Show. We're going to bring on the other half right now, Andrew Faubert. This kid is killing it up with North Sports Dynasty. Andrew.
Hi.
How are we doing, my man?
I'm fucking tired, man.
Hold on 1 second, Andrew. I got to fix something really quick. You got your headphones.
I can hear him
I gotta
now.
get my headphones.
Are we? Is this thing on?
Because I don't want to ask questions to you. I completely forgot about this aspect of stuff. I'm going to plug in my headphones to where I can hear you too, my man. So let's see what we got here.
Get that
All
dust
right,
off.
hold
I
on.
don't know if you need that.
Oh, boo.
you
Get
can
that shit out of here.
There we go.
Get that
That's
out of
my
here.
hair. Look at this fucking flaming hair of mine, too. Might as well.
Our crazy nomad from the north.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Is this thing on? Can we be heard now?
We can be. Well, I can hear you now. I can definitely hear you now. Matt, can you hear him?
Yeah, on a 2-second delay, but I can still hear it.
All right, cool. Yeah, we can still hear you. We can still hear you. So there you go. So I'm really excited for you guys to start your hockey show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The One-Timer Hockey Show with the nomad from the north.
Yep.
And our Chicago Blackhawks guys, John Roloffs welcomes you guys, which is going to be super awesome. I can't wait for all this to happen, guys. I'm really excited for both you guys to do your show and combat back and forth, which is going to be a lot of fun. So just a little bit of detail what you guys are going to be talking about.
Well, if the season continues as it kind of was alluded at in the preseason, Andrew's going to be looking pretty happy, and I'm going to be looking pretty miserable because Red Wings did a bit better than the Hawks did. That's for sure.
Red Wings got some young talent up there.
They
that's
do.
for damn
Yeah,
sure.
they got it figured out. I think a lot faster than the Blackhawks have, as you will most likely see this season. So,
well, I mean, you can ask Andrew though. That's not necessarily true because the Red Wings have been in the cellar for about 8 years.
Yep.
So
It doesn't.
It took a long time.
And it doesn't. I don't know. Like this, I understand that Yzerman has assembled a great squad. It's still. This is literally the biggest question mark this year. I don't know if I have a shot at Connor Bedard or I don't know if I have a shot at playoffs. Like I have no idea. It'd be nice for either or. This is a very deep prospect pool, and I still think more than likely at the end of the season, me and him will be talking prospects. But fuck, I don't know, dude. This is the weirdest spot I've been in for a long time here to be a Red Wings fan. Like I in high school is when I was cheering for these guys to win cups. Now I cheer on other teams to win cups because I've been so bad. Now I don't know what the hell to expect.
As long as it's not Edmonton, right? As long as it's not Edmonton, right?
I mean, listen, what would happen if Patrick Kane comes here to Edmonton and stuff like that? Are you guys cheering for Edmonton at that point then? Like what happens?
No, I'm the only way I'm rooting for Patrick Kane if he goes back home up to Buffalo. That's it. Plain and simple.
Rangers with this boy Panarin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rangers sounds more than anything.
Nope, I will never, ever, ever, ever root for a New York sports team unless it's the Buffalo Bills because they're pretty much Canada. The rest of New York sports can die and burn in a fucking plane crash in the Appalachian Mountains for all I care.
I don't mind the Islanders. That little run that they had, 2 years ago, that was fun to hop on because there's a dude from Barstool there and the Benelli family there. That was awesome. And I kind of want that for when we, the Red Wings, inevitably go on our little run. They'll be like, oh, the little Red Wing fan up there in Edmonton and stuff like that. It's got a nice little following.
So now you guys got a lot of shit to talk back and forth to one another because one of our beloved Blackhawks, Dominique Kubalik, is now a Detroit Red Wing.
That sounds wrong.
I know, right? Doesn't that stink? How do you feel about that pickup on your end, Andrew?
Okay. This dude,
K,
if you own
K.
Hey, listen, okay? You fucking hosers. Now,
fucking hosers.
This is one of those things where you look back on 2 years ago, if you owned any NHL game, Dominique Kubalik would have had to have been traded for 3 first-round picks and then some.
Yes.
The fact that we got him at 2 point whatever million is exactly it. I don't even care. It's a steal. If we trade him, it's a steal. If he stays and he scores points, it's a fucking steal. It doesn't matter at this point. I just can't believe that we actually got him. It makes no sense. I thought he was going to go for $6 million. What happened?
That's what I've been asking. I've been asking that question for.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is I'm ready for tonight. Obviously tonight. Hockey opens up tonight. The Hawks open up against Colorado in Colorado for the banner ceremony.
Yeah, they're raising the banner.
Yep.
They're raising the banner up there tonight. It's going to be a good time. And just so everybody knows, guys, this is gonna be a great show because I know this is I'm a big hockey guy. All right, I tune into Spittin' Chicklets on Barstool and shit like that all the time. But I'm really pumped up for your guys' show because it's a part of the 1252 brand where we can be us and we can be a bunch of jerk offs and be, just talk shit. Now, Andrew, you're also up there with North Sports Dynasty, talking a bunch of stuff up there. Give us a little bit of breakdown on what you got going on up there.
Let's see. What you're going to expect with this show is basically a hockey version of what I do at NSD. Everything that you see there is all hockey, is all football, and go Bucks go. Let's get Brady one more just to complete the trifecta here on his hand, and then we can inevitably go back to 20 years of sucking ass. But what we do at NSD is our big thing is we like the off season. We take a lot of data for what the experts, I guess you would say when it comes to trade baits and all that kind of stuff. Like Deshaun Watson trade scenarios have been talked about since 2018. You just had to have Twitter or see the tweets to kind of see it going on. So it's kind of what we do at NSD is we want to take all those tweets and take all those weird things that you see online and actually utilize them for, mock drafts and making money because there's a lot of money to be made come draft time. And plus I'm going to be in Detroit 2024. So we're going to be doing a lot of content up there.
I got a question for you. Did you two sweethearts communicate and say, you got to wear your Red Wings hat, you got to wear your Blackhawks hat before the show?
No, I literally, my fiance was just over on the corner and I saw that and I'm like, where the hell is my Red Wing hat? Can you find it for me? And then she grabbed it. I'm like, yeah.
Well, you know what's funny, guys? A couple of weeks ago, I know that I'm like I said, I'm really excited for you guys' show. But they were talking on ESPN 1000 down here in Chicago the other day, Andrew, about guys about teams that you hated because they were so good. All right, on ESPN radio. And I remember sitting there and I was like, I mean, come on, there's so many guys that you respect. It was respect, but you hate is what it was, right? And I respected every bit of those Pavel Datsyuk and Henrik Zetterberg teams.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, I fucking hate them, but goddamn, they're so good. You know what I mean?
They were doing.
You hate their guts. I mean, Pavel Datsyuk was one of my favorite players ever. Nick Lindstrom, one of my favorite players ever. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's like, oh, why do I hate this team so much? But why do I appreciate them so much? You know what I mean?
Where's that jersey? Hold on. Give the Howe a little bit of love there too, of course.
Oh yeah, Gordie. Yeah, come on. You can't go wrong with Gordie Howe. I mean, of course. A Gordie Howe hat trick, a goal and assist and a punch in the fucking mouth. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
Yeah, if Bettman doesn't start fucking with the NHL some more, he won't be
Gary
getting
Bettman
no
is
more.
seriously hands down. I don't know. I think it's overtaken now at this point as the worst commissioner. Gary Bettman's still up there. But Manfred is really up there. Rob Manfred's up there.
He was not.
The NBA, I can't remember what's it. Adam Silver.
He's pretty good, man.
He's good. He's got some shit. It's almost as if he just throws $1 billion at it every time. Like, shut up. Shh.
Well, yeah, why not? Why not do the David Stern policy?
Yeah,
here's $1 billion. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I don't care. Michael Jordan's gambling. Well, guess what? He's
Oh.
suspended for 2 years. He's retiring for 2 years.
The Lakers haven't won for 20 years. Oh, a bubble,
Yeah, exactly.
bubble that shit.
Just let it happen, dude. Just let it happen. So I want to get your guys' take so far. Okay, tonight, like I said earlier, tonight is opening night for the NHL season. Avalanche coming off a cup win, big team. Lightning coming off a cup loss.
Yep.
They could have won 3 in a row here.
They weren't going to.
They were a good fucking team. No, they were a good team. Very,
Right.
very good team. Okay. I want to know what you guys think right now, what your playoff picture for the Stanley Cup looks like for this coming up year. Who are you taking in the East? Who are you taking in the West? Andrew, the same for you. And we'll start with Matt, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I already have this. It's going to be
Blackhawks and Red Wings.
Nope. God, that would be amazing, but we're not
That would be
quite
awesome.
there yet. No, it's going to be. I think the Avs are going to manage to make it back there and then lose to the New York Rangers.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's
So
what
you're
I'm
saying
feeling.
Avs Rangers.
Yep.
Okay. How about you, Andrew?
I got the Oilers coming out of the West beating the Avs in 7. And then in the East, this is a random one. I know a lot of people are going to be like, the hell? I'm actually going to take Carolina Hurricanes coming out of there,
Good team, man.
beating the Toronto Maple Leafs. I like the idea of
Of
the
course
Maple
they're
Leafs.
beating Toronto.
Well,
Toronto never gets there.
They're going to
Yep.
get in the first round.
I
Of the league.
I want to just live my whole entire life of Maple Leaf fans just sniffing it every year and then just disappointment every single time. I just want to live my life like that.
So we all know that Matt's here down here in the Chicagoland area. Not a lot of people know about you. Matt's our guy here. He's here almost every single week for the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show. He's been introduced quite a bit.
Yeah.
For my guys here at 1252, Andrew, I mean, you're up there doing your own thing with North Sports Dynasty up in Saskatchewan. You're up there.
Saskatchewan, Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta.
They
yeah,
really fucked it up here, man.
Yeah, you're way up there. I mean, you got sled dogs and fucking tennis rackets and shoes and the whole nine.
I got to feed my moose here in a little bit. I got to feed that beaver. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Your wife's probably happy to hear that. My wife is going to be like, gross.
Listen, I'm way up here in like Oiler country. Thank God they actually don't mind Red Wing fans up here. Like the two teams they actually don't mind up here is the Red Wings and the Canadians. So I'm totally okay with that.
Our guy John Roloffs, feed the beaver. LOL.
Yeah. That's my beard oil, buddy. It's nothing but beaver. That's what we call it. So I'm from Ontario, though. Like I literally grew up in that one province that everybody just thinks is Toronto. It basically fucking is if you look at politics. But I come from the we come from the other side where they always forget about it. And when I grew up, everyone was like, "Okay, you're either a Maple Leaf fan, you're a Canadians fan, or we'll allow you to be an Ottawa Senator fan." And I don't like being told what to do. And of course, I started watching. My first ever game I watched was Toronto San Jose 1-0 final. It was boring as fuck. Second game I ever watched is the infamous Colorado Detroit game, 1997.
Oh yeah.
And I have I'm like 5, almost 6 years old, not knowing what the fuck is going on. I'm like, this is
You got the treat,
not. That's just it. And I remember, my mom came in and she's like, "Listen, see that team in the white and the red? Some shit happened to one of their players before. That team don't forget." And ever since then, it's been Red Wings. So I came out here, been living the Red Wing life. And like when the Oilers sucked, the Rexall / Rogers was nothing but Red Wings jerseys. Like you got McDavid jerseys and Draisaitl's here and there, yeah. But when the Oilers sucked, nothing but Red Wings jerseys up here. So it's kind of nice.
That's craziness. I wonder why Detroit has such a big following up there.
I'm not too sure. Like, same thing with the Canadians. I think the Canadians is more like the little playoff run that they had in the 80s there, and a lot of fans and stuff. But I have no
60s,
idea.
70s, 80s.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That whole big spiel where they won like what 23 cups. Yeah.
No,
Three decades they won 23 cups. Yeah.
For the Red Wings up here, I have no idea. There's a lot of memorabilia that I found for dirt cheap of the Red Wings up here, and I'm like,
well, like I was talking about earlier before when they had that thing. It was like, I'm like, not only did I hate Pavel Datsyuk and Nick Lindstrom and Henrik Zetterberg, but I also hated Sergei Fedorov and Steve Yzerman and all those, Todd Bertuzzi. I hated all those fucking guys. I mean, it was one of those teams. But then again, that's the Blackhawk in me, Andrew and Matt. Maybe that's the Blackhawk in me where it's like,
I feel like a few people agree with
but they were so goddamn good. That's what you modeled after. And then the Blackhawks go out and get Bowman. And you kind of bring that echelon into the Chicago Blackhawks organization, and you win 3 cups in fucking 10 years.
Good.
3 cups in 7
pretty
years.
Good run, yeah.
I mean, like that. You learned a lot. I wouldn't take it away for anything. As much as Stan Bowman fucked up here,
blew it in the end. Yeah,
I don't care. I got 3 cups out of it. I don't care.
True.
You had like a 50-year drought.
That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it away for nothing. So I'm going to try and get you guys going. I want to get you guys going tomorrow night on a show if you guys are willing.
I got to check my work schedule first because they've got me working like crazy right now. But it should be possible.
If not, Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Let's get you guys on Tuesday where you guys aren't combating against Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. Done.
That way you guys are talking. You guys should recap the week and what's going on in the East and the West.
Yep.
And get it going. I remember back in the day when it was the Campbell and the Wales division. It's a little older than you guys.
But Campbell, Wales,
you guys.
What? There's two. No, there was 2 other divisions, wasn't there? The Campbells, Wales. There was like, I want to not Lady Bing or anything like Claire. Come on, there was more than that, wasn't there?
No, it's Campbell's and Wales.
That's all it was. That's all it was. I could have sworn. I could have sworn there was more. I've just got
Lady Bing is a trophy.
I know. That's why I'm getting my names. The Clarence Campbell Trophy and all that shit. I gotta get the mind back into hockey, man.
And not only that, but tell me how much that Andrew Faber does look like Forrest Gump when he gets done running with a hat on.
Well, with that hat on, yeah, definitely.
I'm tired. I think I'll go home now.
I'm gonna go home now.
I think I'm done.
I think I'm done.
I think I'll go home now.
I don't want to play football or hockey or run or anything.
I love you, Jenny. You got to
Jenny.
No, I'm really happy that both of you guys were able to hop on with me today. I'm really excited. Again, everybody here at 1252 is super excited for you guys to start your show.
Awesome.
I know it's been a couple of weeks. We've been beating our dicks here a little bit. Everybody's been busy. You've been working nights, Andrew.
Yeah.
You've been busy going out of town
across the country. Yeah.
I've had a wedding and 2 people die over the last 3 weeks, so it's been a shit show. But we're getting it going at the right time, and I'm really excited to have you guys talk hockey. And I know I'll be tuning in. I know a bunch of people here across 12-2 will be tuning in, and I cannot fucking wait. It's going to be awesome. Andrew, before we cut you loose, man, how can we follow your other stuff that's not on 1252?
NSD on all social medias. North Sports Dynasty is basically what that stands for. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. If you want a chance to win a Mike Allstat signed mini helmet and a bunch of other crap that we got given away here, and I say crap because I know this is Chicago sports, so they're like, I don't want no Buccaneer shit in my.
But you know what? Mike Allstott is from Joliet.
Oh, shit.
Which is like 10 minutes away from where we're at right now.
So there you go. Chicago fans,
he went to Joliet.
If you want to win that little mini helmet right there and a bunch of other stuff that we got going on, including some signed jerseys at the end of the year, just subscribe on YouTube to North Sports Dynasty, like a show, share a show, you get an entry in, all that kind of fun stuff to show everybody that you are following North Sports Dynasty. And of course, if you want to talk Bucks, which I doubt it, but I do a Maple Bucks show on Sundays where we give a Bucks update.
Maple Bucks. Oh, yeah. Canada Buccaneers show.
Yeah, I had that going for so long, and the other network was like, you know what, that's not bad, but like maybe we can do better. And I'm like, 12:52, baby.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. All right, buddy. Thank you for having me on.
Well, I have one other question because you and I were fucking around back and forth a couple of weeks ago, and I was really pissed off because you made a post about a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Did anybody win this yet? Is it still out there?
Yes. I'm sorry. It was. Oh my god. Now I gotta. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
He's like, win this. What was the question though, Andrew?
Just so you know, the one. Did you have a guess? Did you have one?
Well, no. I hit you up offside of it. I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to fuck with you. You know, give it to your fans and stuff like that. But
no. So somebody did win it. So you're all good. But it was a Antoine Bethea.
Bethea.
Yeah, Antoine Bethea.
That's going deep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That's going
something
deep.
happened to my audio here. I can't actually hear you guys. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to fix that problem. And I'm going to talk to you guys later.
All right, Andrew. Thank you so much for joining us, man. I really do appreciate it, man. You're the best.
Appreciate it. I literally just got it back now. So
we will see. I'm excited for you guys next week. We're going to be working on your guys' intro tonight as soon as we're off the air and kicking some ass for you guys. I'm fucking pumped for you guys' show next week. I cannot wait. I fucking cannot wait for you guys' show. It's going to be a great time. Look, I even wore my original 6 shirt tonight because I'm so excited for you guys' show.
That would be the closest a Boston Bruins logo ever gets to my fucking chest. No fucking way I would ever have that thing close to my body. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's close. This is the closest the New York Rangers logo is going to get to my chest too. So.
You hate the Rangers just as much as I hate the Bruins, don't you?
I fucking hate every New York sports team besides the Buffalo Bills.
I fucking hate all Boston too, buddy. It's all good.
See, I love all of Boston besides I kind of hate the Patriots.
No, fuck the Patriots. I have Brady now. What are you gonna do? Like, Brady's happy down here. Fucking sorry. The Celtics are always going to be the Celtics. Give them another 2 years, and the NBA will give them their title.
Exactly.
Hashtag fuck the Bruins. Like, that's all I can say there.
Listen, I don't mind the Bruins. I loved Ray Bork for years, man. I wore 77 on my back for years because of Ray Bork.
Okay, listen, my favorite number is 77. So I'll give you that one.
I wore Ray Bork's number on when I was growing up playing hockey. That was my guy. It was either 77 or 19. Who's 19?
On Boston?
Nope. Who's 19? Who's my favorite 19?
On Chicago?
Doesn't matter. All around. When I was a kid, I think I'm older than you are.
Oh my God, 19.
It wasn't Yzerman.
No, I was gonna say, I was like, no, you hated Yzerman or you disliked him. No, 19. Give it to me.
Joe Sakic.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Fucking.
Fucking asshole.
Don't even get me started on the Avalanche.
Fucking asshole.
Only reason I had to love the Avalanche for a little bit is because my fiance's cousin was drafted there. Now he's on Minnesota, so it's like go wild and fuck the Avalanche all over again.
So I actually, I was waiting to hear back from you tonight. I was waiting to hear back from Andrew. I was like, send me a picture of because I'm trying to create the intro for everything,
Yeah.
I'm like, Andrew, you have to have a picture in a Red Wings jersey somewhere, somehow. He's like, no, I don't. Well, I didn't get your reply until way later. So I tried friending your fiance.
Oh,
she fuck you buttoned me, bro. Straight up. Like no hesitation. I was like, accept friend. I was like, click for friend. And then it was like waiting for like acceptance. And it was like add friend again. I was like, she just straight up fuck you button me.
Nope, I don't want anything
on
to do
a
with this guy.
Facebook friend request.
Oh my God. No, I didn't even see.
I was like, good Lord. I was like, tell me you hate me without telling me you hate me.
She got the notification.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
I'm definitely my goddamn eye while we're doing this.
I'm telling her that right before I leave here. So
I was fucking cracking up. I was like, oh man.
No, you're all
already. I must have done something I must have done something on Bucks Report that I shouldn't have.
Oh God, no! Oh God, no! Don't you worry. You are all good.
I was cracking up. I was like, 2 seconds?
Yeah.
It was less than 2 seconds. I was
World record.
I was like, add friend again. Well, nope. She doesn't like me no more.
Done
All right, guys. So we're gonna get this fucker going. Hopefully tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, let's book for next Tuesday night where you guys aren't competing against the Bears. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just book it for next Tuesday. You guys cool for next Tuesday?
Tuesday works.
We're not competing here in Chicago with the Bears, Redskins, or whatever the fuck you want to call them anymore. I don't care. All right.
Yeah.
We're not competing with those guys. Next Tuesday is going to be the One-Timer Hockey Show, and I am fucking pumped for you guys. I cannot wait. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking A, boys.
Can't wait, boys. All right. Give your balls a tug. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, boys. Have a great one. We'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely, you too.
All right, our guy Andrew Faubert, fucking awesome dude.
Great guy.
Coming on here, he's gonna have a good time doing the hockey show with you.
Absolutely.
The One-Timer Hockey Show. It's gonna be a lot of fucking fun. Special thank you to all of our sponsors here: John Darren, Nick and Ivy Brewing Company, the whole nine, the 159 Sports Bar and Grill over there out in Tinley, Fozzie Football, Habano Cigars, Coach's Corner, and the Megaplex. You guys are fucking fantastic. Sports Huddle down here in downtown Lockport giving us a bunch of love too. And I want to say something to specifically one place where I had lunch this week.
Oh, yeah?
Nick's Tavern.
Oh, I've heard that place is delicious.
Oh, my God. They have a burger the size of this goddamn belt. I mean, I'm not even joking you. It's ridiculously big. It's huge. And I had a blast down there.
Damn.
Eating, drinking, having a fun time. It was a blast. They want 1252 down there anytime we want to come down there. And they said anybody from 1252, free burger, free beer on them.
I might have to take it
So,
up
I
on
mean,
that
let's take it up on them. So, guys, thank you guys so much. It was a fucking blast hanging out with you guys tonight. I love you guys. And we will see you guys on, hopefully, Sunday morning is not Fred's show. Sunday morning is Harry's show.
Yep.
He's going to be going live. Make sure you guys tune in live to Harry the Greek. Get all your bet aspects in there.
Make that money.
And make that money. Make that money. You got to make that money.
Somebody's got to. Might as well be you, right?
It's not me. It's definitely not me. I'm fucking in the hole. All right. I've been betting on my own. And my bets are shit. Let me tell you. But listen to Harry the Greek and Peter Blake Sunday mornings. You'll be live here on Sunday, 9 a.m. Right before the games kick off. You can get your bets on in there and get it going. On that note, guys, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to you guys for coming on here, chatting with us, having a good time. And I will see you guys next week. You guys take care. I'm out of here. I got shit to do. I gotta go. I can't be fucking around with you guys all day. I got stuff to do. All right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, too much.
I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to 1252 Sports Chicago.